Hi, today I'll be doing a detailed comparison of Neovim and Helix. Both are powerful, keyboard-driven modal editors designed for developers who want speed, efficiency, and full control over their workflow. But here's the real question. Which one actually makes you a faster developer? Today we're breaking it all down, from philosophy to features, pricing, pros and cons, and by the end you'll know exactly which one fits your workflow best. Both Neovim and Helix are modal editors, meaning instead of relying heavily on a mouse, you use different modes like insert mode, normal mode, and visual mode to control how you interact with your code. This approach is designed for speed. Once mastered, your hands rarely leave the keyboard. Now let's start with the overview of Neovim. Neovim is a modern evolution of Vim built to improve performance, extensibility, and developer experience. But here's the key thing. Neovim is not just an editor, it's a platform. It gives you a foundation and then you build your ideal coding environment on top of it. It supports Lua for configuration, it has a massive plugin ecosystem, it allows deep customization, and it integrates with modern development tools. Now Helix, on the other hand, it's a newer editor built with modern development workflows in mind, written in Rust and designed to work immediately after installation. Helix follows a batteries included philosophy. That means most features developers need are already built in, which include language server support, syntax-aware editing, autocomplete, multi-cursor editing, and smart navigation. No plugins are required. Now let us talk about the main features of both platforms. For Neovim, it's all about flexibility. Some key highlights include huge plugin ecosystem, Lua-based configuration for modern scripting, asynchronous processing for smoother performance, advanced integrations with language servers through plugins, and ability to create fully customized workflows. But here's the reality. Neovim becomes powerful after you configure it. Without plugins, it's fairly basic. How about the main features of Helix? Helix focuses on giving you everything up front. Out of the box, you get built-in language server support, syntax highlighting powered by a tree-sitter, multiple cursors without any setup, fuzzy file search, built-in code navigation, and integrated debugging support. One standout feature is its editing model. Helix uses a selection-first approach. So instead of typing a command and then choosing what it affects, you first select what you want, then apply the action. For many people, this feels more natural and easier to learn. In terms of performance, both editors are extremely fast. Neovim is optimized and scales well with plugins, and Helix feels fast immediately because everything is built in. In many cases, Helix feels smoother out of the box, while Neovim depends on how well it's configured. Now let us talk about the pricing. Neovim is free and open sourced, and Helix is also free and open sourced. No subscriptions, no hidden costs. Now what are the pros and cons of each platform? First, Neovim. The pros is extremely customizable. It has a massive ecosystem of plugins. It has strong community support and works for almost any workflow. And the pros of Helix? It works great immediately after installation. It has built-in modern features like LSP, and minimal configuration is needed. It also has a clean and efficient workflow. How about the cons? For Neovim, it has a steep learning curve, it requires time to set up properly, and plugin management can get complicated. And the cons of Helix? It has a smaller ecosystem, limited plugin support compared to Neovim, and less flexibility for advanced customization. So let's answer the big question. Which editor actually makes you faster? Well, the honest answer is it depends on your workflow. If you want instant speed, Helix will likely make you faster right away. But if you want long-term efficiency, Neovim takes the lead. Yes, it takes time to configure, but once you build your setup, it becomes incredibly powerful. If you're looking to try other alternatives, you may explore VS Code, Sublime Text, and Emacs. Thank you for watching this video. Please like and share if you found it helpful, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more updates.